Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is przzyfied. In the last part, I'm getting Lizard Queen started to attack me. I'll take care of him real quick. In the last part, what we did is we did all of, if not most of the level 29 missions available in the game. Also, we did one of the secret quests in the game, the grave mission given to us by our good friend A Quest. I'm here in the fire swamps now because, as you saw earlier in the video, I did some racing. I did a lot of racing in my favorite infected zone, which was the Orchid Bay skate park. And now we have a couple of things to do. First of all, we have to go and actually do the thing. I'd like to first things first, I'd like to say thank you to, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, thank you to Tyler Shornock for your nano suggestion today. They said to use Billy, Mac, and Eddie. That is exactly what we're going to do. I'm getting attacked by lizard queens as I say this, but so we have our thing. The totem of ectonurite you found contains massive amounts of alien energy. I've tracked 2 more in the fire swamps. You need to go there before Fuse can get them. So we're here in the fire swamps. We have to do our Juniper Lee nano mission before we can really do anything else. A lot of the things I dislike about the fire swamps is that the monsters are way too close to the paths at certain points, so they kind of just attack you no matter where you are. But we have to go over here. I believe this is where the magma hulks are. We have to go and if you probably go take some out. So if you remember back in I don't remember precisely exactly what mission it was. It might have been, I think it was maybe like Vilgax's nano mission or something like that. We got a temple of ectonurite. Fuse's magma hulks have stolen the totem of Victor, so prepare yourself for a fight. We just kind of got bombarded by 4 there and instantly died, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna get to walk right over there. We died nowhere really close. I thought I got an email, but I guess I really didn't. There. But so we had the totem of ectonurite, which we found earlier, which is based on Ghost Freak. Ectonurites are kind of Ghost Freak. Now we have to go and fight magma hulks for the totem of Victor, which is like Ben Victor, like Frankenstrike. Really cool mob. At least really cool mob there that we can go and fight. But yeah, we gotta take out these magma hulks to try to get that. I think it's really cool how they reference Ben Aliens kind of like that. Oh, we got a little 2-for-1 action right here. See if we can take him out. Oh, 2 corruption attacks at once. That's never a good time. That was kind of weird. A 2-for-1 corruption attack. Billy won against one of them and lost against the other one. I'm not even sure what happens in that situation. I guess I wasn't even paying attention to see what actually did happen right there. And I don't think it's going to be like a really easy thing to recreate, even if we tried. Anyway. We got the Totem of Victor to try to find. These guys seem to not even want to have it. But there it is. Okay, good work. Now you need to get the Totem of Loboin from the Tar Titans. Loboins are, if I remember right, I believe they are Benwolf, a Blitzwolfer. That's that species. I guess I can go check. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out real quick. Let me see. Loboin. Yep. Yeah. It's the Benwolf. Oops. It's the Benwolf species. That's what it is, essentially. So that's what we're going after now. We have to go fight the Tar Titans. These are these granite grabber looking guys. They are not the friendliest of all mobs. In fact, they are just as unfriendly as literally any other mob we fought before. Let's fight these boys. Arr. They are super tanky from what I remember too, which makes a lot of sense given that they are giant. I don't even know what kind of thing they're based off of. They look like crabs, almost crustaceans kind of, but they're made out of They're made out of rocks and other such amenities. I'm not really sure. Anyway, take out a couple more. No big deal. No skin off my nose in terms of that. Hopefully we get the totem soon. That guy didn't have it either. I really do want the totem. Don't get me wrong. And also, I don't really remember where June's nano mission takes us. If I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty sure we have to go back to Monkey Mountain. I'm not even joking. I'm not even making like a stupid little meme about that. I genuinely think that we have to go and back to Monkey Mountain. Which is kind of crazy. Monkey Mountain, like we've had to go to Monkey Mountain like once every level ever since we were even before that. Even before that, we had to go through Monkey Mountain to get to someplace else. Like back when we were like level 26, and then 27 we got access to Monkey Mountain. 28 we got more missions in Monkey Mountain. 29 we had to go to Hex Nano mission in Monkey Mountain. And if I'm right, I believe we have to go to Monkey Mountain for the Juniper Lee nano mission. But of course, I wouldn't know that if they ever gave up this totem, because they're just not doing that. They're just not giving me the totem that I need. I guess the totem of the Ben Wolf is really advanced compared to the rest of the totems that we had to find. I guess to be fair, the other one did not take was not that easy to grab too. That took a while as well. But this one is literally doing... I should probably gumball up my nanos now that I think about it. Let me go do that real quick. Because, like, if we're going to be here for a while, I might as well get some good heals. I might as well get some good damage off on Billy. Might as well just overall just kind of do all that. Nope, didn't get it. Didn't get it. Maybe this guy has it. Come on, come on. Come on, I believe in you. Eruption attack, please? Oh, come on. There's only like... There's so many Tar Titans. I think we've fought every single Tar Titan that's in the area, and we still haven't gotten this totem. Oh, come on. Survey says no. What about this guy? Come on. You got it. I got hit by the eruption attack there, too. I didn't even notice it. I kind of got clipped. I was scratching my nose with my... scratching with my nose with one hand, and I took my hand off of WASD, and I got clapped by an eruption attack. Just right then and there. Come on. This is the last one. He has to have it. Please. No! Oh... And he runs away, so we'll never know. Come on. It'll be some poetic justice for this guy actually end up having... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I got clipped by it again. I again went to scratch my nose. I should stop trying to scratch my nose when I'm fighting mobs. It just doesn't seem to want to help at all. Well, at least these guys have... Excuse me. At least these guys have respawned. And we can try to fight them again. See what's up, see if we did this right. Well, this guy just respawned on top of me. There we go, we got it! These monsters are working for a fusion that's hiding at Monkey Mountain, baby! Let's go! Oh, we love Monkey Mountain. We love Monkey Mountain. You will need to enter the infected zone to find the creature's lair. Now, I could walk all the way over to Monkey Mountain. I could do that. But I don't want to. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video, and I will be right back when we get over to the Monkey Mountain infected zone. So I will be right back. Alright, we've arrived back at everyone's favorite location, Monkey Mountain. And it's time to get ourselves a new nano. You know, we've been to Monkey Mountain so many times, but now we have our Mac Nano, so it shouldn't be honestly too awful trying to platform around. It might be a little bit, because as you saw in the beginning of the video, I'm kind of used to having a run rocket combination. Because I was kind of flying around the Orchid Bay infected zone. I got some good times as well when I did that. I don't know if I can make that jump. I don't even want to risk it at this point. But we know where the Juniper Lee lair is. We've seen the Juniper Lee lair a couple of times. At least once, maybe twice. Because we've been to Monkey Mountain so many times. That... excuse me. That we kind of got familiar. We're familiar with this land now. A lot of missions to do. In here. A lot of things that go on in here. It's literally just like kind of right over here, on the other side of that, by the first recall point. Also, I really like this hairstyle. I love the pompadour hairstyle that I got going on. I got this while I was initially grinding. I was initially grinding lizard queens before I remembered that races were a thing that I could do. So I got a couple of cool items from the lizard queens that I got. I had a little bit of I had some fun. I saw some people out there grinding as well. I got it in a group with with a friend, and we were kind of grinding for a bit, and then I eventually went and realized that I could just go do races. So that's what I ended up doing. There's the lair right there. The lair right there. That kind of runs. Anyway, let's head on in. Fusion Juniper's lair, not Fusion Juniper Lee's lair, just Fusion Juniper's lair. Hey, it's Ben. Agent Hoffer is inside the lair waiting to collect these totems. Okay, so we have to go to find Agent Hoffer. The little bit of trivia about Agent Hoffer in this infected zone, or not infected zone, in this fusion lair, is that he is reused. He's reused from number 3's nano mission. It's the same agent with the same dialogue, and you will see that when we actually turn in this quest to Agent Hoffer right now. I wish he could go fight Juniper Lee, because she's literally just right there, but great, now defeat Fusion number 3 and save the poor little baby monkey. I should have known, it's the lair of Fusion Juniper Lee, watch yourself. So he says, now defeat Fusion number 3 and save the poor little baby monkey, because it's just the dialogue from the number 3 nano mission. They use the same, because remember, when we did the number 3 nano mission, we had to give up all the rainbow monkeys we found to an agent in the thing. It's the same thing. But let's fight Fusion Juniper Lee right now. She Naruto runs at us. It's really cool. Her animations are really cool. She has like a roundhouse kick that she does for her main attack and some punches. It's really nice. Honestly, she's one of my favorite nanos. And we did it! And we're now level 30 with our Fusion Juniper, or regular Juniper Lee nano. She has Mystical Boost with a jump. She has Tejuan Zap, which is a leech point. And she also has Monster Ambush, which is a snare. So we're obviously going to go pick Snare, Monster Ambush. That was a joke. We're gonna pick Tejuan Zap because Leech is awesome. I love Leech as a power. And we've done it. We've level 30. So I guess the only thing left to do is kind of get out of here. So we're just gonna head on out. We're gonna head on out and make our way back over to wherever we need to be. I believe we should probably just head back to the fire swamps because there are a couple of missions we should probably be doing, at least while we're there. From what I remember. But now we're level 30. If you guys have any nano suggestions to do with Fusion Juniper Lee, leave them in the comments below. Because we have all those nanos now. Also, did we get anything cool from these crates? I don't think we did. Ooh, Eduardo Horned Helmet. That's not bad. Definitely put that on over our Pompadour. Anyway, so we kind of have to go back. Nothing really left to do in Monkey Mountain. We got to go back to the fire swamp. So I will be right back as I go and do that. All right, so we're back here in the fire swamps. And we have 2 more missions, or 2 more NPCs here that we kind of passed through last time, but we didn't actually get a chance to talk to them because they didn't have any missions for us. But now they do. We have Doc 27 and Peggy Danger. So Doc 27 has the mission Cold-Blooded. With the success he had upgrading Doc 26, Dexter would like your assistance in doing something similar to me. I am also more than a lowly Doc bot. The fire pits are a scene of devastation unlike anything we've seen. The spore pod eruptions have caused the lava flows to rise to the surface. And we also have Peggy Danger here. She has rivals. The spore pods have been popping up all over. I've been so busy with my research that I hadn't had a chance to look into them. Can you help? Make your way to the Inferno field. So both of these guys, we kind of have to go. Yeah, we do. Okay, so both of these we kind of have to go to the infected zone in the fire pits. Doc 27's mission is about upgrading him into a better model than he currently is. And Peggy Danger's mission is kind of about doing research on the happenings in the fire pits. Something that kind of gets alluded to but not really like outright mentioned is that Peggy Danger and someone else that we'll meet later on into the mission line are members of the Secret Scientists, which are ooh, I'm getting kind of ambushed here. A lot of it. Ooh, I think we should be fine. Good, it's a run egg. I can kind of scoot away from here real quick. But they're part of the Secret Scientists, which work with the Secret Saturdays, canonly, to study things like cryptids. And I guess now that now that the fusion invasion is happening, they're kind of using their talents on researching things that happen in the FusionFall world, which is really crazy because these guys were in the game at launch, or in the original game. I mean, the retro as well, but in the original game at launch. And the Secret Saturdays were not. The Secret Saturdays were added in a couple of events later in the original game, and then Zack and Fiskerton were eventually permanently added. But there is, what's it called? There is a little bit of illusions going on towards the Secret Saturdays. or always in the game, which is kind of cool to see. Like they kind of mentioned them. I mean, there was also illusions like Chowder and Flapjack before they were in the game either. But now that we're here, let's go into the Inferno Fields and see. You can see where the spore pods came up and destroyed everything. Be wary. So we have to defeat Freakosaurus Rexes to get something called a servo motor, which is, I'm assuming, one of the things he needs to upgrade. Oh yeah, he said they're fearsome foes, so watch yourself. Once inside, you'll see the large spore pod. Get a sample from it. So we need to go and so spore pods are basically you can kind of see it. I'll show it off in a little bit. So it's like all those green things that are kind of on the ground. Those are spore pods. Instead of terrafuges in this infected zone, there are spore pods, which are kind of different than not really different than terrafuges. They just look different. They kind of have the same functions. So we gotta fight these Freakosaurus Rexes and get a servo motor. Also, I should gumball up my nanos, which I just kind of remembered to do. I went and purchased a lot of gumballs when I was racing. But here we go. More Freakosaurus Rexes. Do you guys have a servo motor I can borrow? / have. Because I could definitely just like either one. I can definitely use it permanently, but like I'm gonna head on over this way because I think this is kind of the way I need to go. Also, there's stone drakes over there. Stone drakes are really cool. Stone drakes are one of my favorite enemy designs of the game, just because they look so sick. They're so huge and so sick, and they got like really dope designs. I don't believe we have to fight any stone drakes, at least in this part. I believe we'll probably will in maybe a future part or something like that, but I don't think we actually have to right here, right now. There it is. This one will do fine. Now you need to find some balancing gimbals. Okay, that's for the Lizard Kings. The Lizard Kings are outside the infected zone, so I don't think I need to fight them right this very moment. Right now we have to go up to that top of that giant spore pod. And there are a couple of ways to do it. The most common way, or at least the quickest way that I've ever found, you could platform up there slowly, but the quickest way I've found is to use these cannons that you can find all around the Inferno Fields, like that one right there that I kind of just shot at. It's relatively tricky, I will say, to kind of make it up there using the cannon, because you're really not supposed to do that specifically. But you can make your way all the way up there if you are very precise with your shot. I want to try to get onto one of these platforms over here. I might have overshot this just a little bit. Oh, I guess I undershot it. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, no! Alright, I didn't get my Mac Nano out fast enough. If I would have got my Mac Nano out faster, I definitely would have made it. So I'm just going to go try that again. I'll definitely get it next time. I think what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to take that cannon over to that corner cannon over there, up to that cannon up there, and then you're kind of just going to have to go from there. But I think if you have to go through 3 cannon shots, there's a lot more chance of you missing than just 1 cannon shot. So that's just my thought process on it, just to try to get up there faster. So I just kind of fire. Oh, yeah, this one looks perfect. This one looks perfect. We'll definitely be able to make it up there. Come on. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So now how do I get up there from here? I think I just gotta... Yep. Okay, perfect. So I just use these platforms to try to go down there over by the recall point, and then I just gotta go up. Okay. That works. We can do that. I don't think there's another way that's easier. I think that's probably... Both ways to get up there are probably just as fast. And by just as fast, I mean just as slow, because it's going to be kind of a slow burn trying to get all the way up there. At least from what I can tell. On delay, as they on delay, or I was going to say on delay, as they on to say. But that kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense. I thought that would be a lot funnier than I initially figured. That's okay. Let's get right on here. And on this platform, hop on up to that thing that's coming all the way down for us. We didn't even have to hop on up there, but, you know, we did anyway. Oops, I dropped my phone. Let me grab that. Okay, is there like a platform that will take me up to where I need to go, or am I just kind of stuck here? I don't see anything. Does that not move? Oh, it's right there. Just in the nick of time we caught it. Then we can hop on here, which moves over. Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. This is actually how you get out of the infected zone also. The way out is like the second exit, because you know how every infected zone has like an entrance and an exit, even though you can kind of go out the entrance. That's kind of right up here as well. Here's our spore pod, giant spore pod. See me before you return the sample to Peggy. I'll make it worth your while. That is John Winthrop. He's the second character I was alluding to earlier. But here's the exit. You can kind of just head out really quickly after you do this. Looks like John Winthrop is up to his old tricks. That guy's bad news. Stay away from him and bring that sample back to me. So we don't actually have to go talk to John Winthrop. But first things first. We're here. Trust me, you don't want to get mixed up with Winthrop. The reason the mission is called Rivals is because Peggy and Winthrop are rivals. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Right now, to finish Cold Blooded, we need to get 2 balancing gimbals from these lizard kings here. So that's what our current task is going to be, essentially. There's one. So we got one. It shouldn't be too hard to get the second one from what I've noticed. At least because we have to find 2, so I think the chances of us actually finding one is a lot higher than what we anticipated. I guess as I say that, we're not going to get it. So maybe we won't get them from any of these guys. Maybe we just won't. Maybe we'll just be unlucky. This guy going to have one? Nope. How about this guy? This guy looks like he's a winner. This guy looks like a serious winner right here. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Well, I'll head on over. Oh, one just spawned underneath me. I don't think one spawned underneath me. I think that was always there. You got this one, Chief? Maybe? Nope. I might as well head back over to like kind of closer to where I'm supposed to be. There's still like a bunch more lizard kings over this way that I can definitely take out and see. There it is. Okay. Now look for a personality chip to salvage from one of the robots. Okay, well there's a robot right here that looks like has a personality chip we can salvage. We'll need to do something manually. Check the wreckage for a deck spot that has a functioning power chip. Or personality chip, not a power chip. So now we got to return to Dock 27. We have some gimbals, we have some things. If we can't upload the data remotely, we'll hack the personality chip to make it compatible. So that's kind of our plan. We're upgrading Dock 27. We're taking salvaging parts from old deck spots that kind of fell in battle. We got a personality chip, we got a gimbal, we got a motor, and we're gonna just give him a little once-over. We're gonna give him a pimp my ride like exhibit, kind of like, yo man, I heard you like personality chips. We're gonna put some personality in your personality chips so you get some more personality chips. Shut up, pimp my ride. Very good show. Head on back to Dock 27. We also have to give our sample back to Peggy. Luckily, John Winthrop is over there in the corner, so we will have to talk to him eventually. So we kind of have to go over. He's kind of hidden over there in the mountains, in the mountain range. I also don't really want to die to these lizard queens, which is going to be kind of hard for us to do because they are literally everywhere. Honestly, it might even be faster to die just because we might respawn over by where they are, but I really don't want to take that chance because we're already so close. And like the other one might just be like a little bit closer and then I'd ruin everything. But maybe that's a cool speedrun strat if you guys are you're doing some speedrunning. Anyway, Doc 27, we have something for you. You have salvaged the necessary parts to upgrade this unit. Dexter will walk me through the upgrade process. You are dismissed. And then he also has overclocking part 1 of 2, which is the next step. This chip doesn't seem to be working right. Everything is blurry and hazy and I can't stop moving. Help me. That does not sound right. So we should probably, let's get the procedure started. There's no time to waste. So we have to talk to Peggy Danger as well, but let's turn in our Rivals quest first. So Winthrop thinks he can piggyback on my research, does he? Well, he's in for quite a surprise. And then she also has Rivals Part 3, but let's do Overclocking. You need to cool Doc down enough so we can remove the chip. I know Demongo has some dry ice. Also, Rivals Part 2, John Winthrop is also a secret scientist, but he'd rather wait until someone else has done all the work for him and step in last minute and steal the glory. Okay. So, we have to speak to Demongo to get some dry ice as well. We also need to bring a sample to Dock 27, which is right here. The sample is unstable. The spore has grown so fast the molecules are excited beyond their normal state. If you were to drop this, it might explode. That must be why Winthrop is trying to trick us and doing the dirty work for him. 2 can play that game. Take the sample over to Doc and have him put it inside a container. Here you go. Step lively. This thing is positively buzzing. And then Dexter says, see Peggy Danger immediately because the chip is overclocked. We already did that. So we're going to head on over to John Winthrop. He says, are you coming? I'll be waiting for you here when you're ready. So the way to get up to John Winthrop is just to take this little hidden pathway. It's not even on the mini-map. Demongo has a bunch of dry ice shipped out to Hunter's Crest. See if he will let you have some. That is also what we're going to have to do for overclocking, but we're not really doing that mission right now. But if you head up this little crazy pathway, John Winthrop says he's waiting. John Winthrop is kind of a a meanie, so we're not really a big fan of him. You kind of got to go up here too. We also have a timer. This mission is timed. He says, "I presume you're on your way." The nerve, keeping someone of my stature waiting. Shut up, John. No one was talking to you. Here's John Winthrop.
Looking for a mission?
Are you another goody-goody like the Saturdays? Get out of there quick, that thing's gonna explode. So we just gave him like a live explosion kind of thing. Another thing you can do while you're up here is this cocoa egg is kind of just chilling right here. I'm gonna grab that and avoid the Tar Titans because I really don't want to fight them. But now we gotta return back to Peggy Danger. I don't actually, since we're gonna have to return back over there anyway, I might as well just head to Demongo right now. Because that is what we're supposed to be doing for overclocking. So, my head hurts. See Demongo quick, please. The cold will surely will help me. But that's what we gotta do. We gotta go. So apparently, you know, in this universe, Demongo has some dry ice, I guess. And we gotta kind of go ask if we can use his dry ice. Because I don't know why Demongo has dry ice. It's never really explained. He just says that he has an order of it. We're about to die. Oh no, we're not. Okay, we're fine. We still might die. Eddie, come on, heal me. Oh no, we're fine. But yeah, so if you need dry ice, the person to go talk to in the FusionFall world apparently is Demongo. So that is exactly what we're going to be. This is exactly what we're going to be doing, I guess. So let's just get it. Let's do it as they do. Head on over to where Demongo be. Again, if you guys don't remember, Demongo was in one entire episode of Samurai Jack, and he does not mention dry ice in it. So it's kind of confusing as to why he has a supply of it, but you know, whatever. If it's anything to help the doc. Demongo also has a mission for us this level, but I believe it's Demonic Business Part 2. It's the sequel to the one we did last part. But I'm not going to be doing it because as soon as we turn in this mission, or as soon as we speak to Demongo, the next task has a timer, and the timer is actually like pretty tight. So I don't want to waste time like reading the dialogue and stuff. So I'll just save the Demongo thing for probably the next part of the playthrough. Because you don't have a lot. You have to run back to Dock 27, and you do not have a lot of time to do so. Like pretty much as you do it. So we're about to find out, Mr. Mongo. Overclocking. Yes, Demongo has dry ice. He has legions of dry ice waiting to do his bidding. You cannot deny its spooky effects. I guess you're right. I can't really deny. I cannot really deny the spooky effects, Demongo. But I still don't really know why you have dry ice. I don't get it. I don't know why you have it. There is a container filled with dry ice on the ground behind me. You may have some if you wish. Okay, sorry for that weird cut there. I just realized that my mic wasn't exactly recording, so do not ask questions, mortal, or your essence will be added to my army of warriors who reside within me. So my mic was not recording for a little bit, so I'll just go in. I'll go in and post and add a little bit of a narration. You won't even notice the difference. You only have a shot. Or you only have a short time before the dry ice expires. Move, says Dexter. So we're gonna go do that. So we have 2 minutes to run all the way back to Dock 27 from Demongo. There really isn't really any fast way to kind of do this other than just to hoof it on foot. Because the only way they can take a monkey to Forsaken Valley, but it's really just as far away from Dock 27 as Demongo is. So it's really not too crazy. The only really crazy thing is like trying to maneuver through all of these magma hulks, because I don't think that they are going to be very friendly with me while I'm running through them. In fact, as I say that, they're totally just kind of hitting me in the face. I just don't want to die to these guys. That's my one. I don't want to, because like I guess you can, if you do want to. If this timer is too tight for you, because we're kind of coming up on 70 seconds left, and we're probably about halfway there. So it is going to be a pretty tight timer. Once you get into the fire swamps, like a pretty good ways into the fire swamps, and kind of closer to the camp where Dock 27 is at, you can most certainly just die and respawn at the Resurrectum that they are kind of chilling with. But there really isn't like a good, super good strat. Okay, there's also a run egg here, which is faster than a vehicle, but if you have a run nano, that is also super useful for this as well. But we got about 40 seconds left to hoof it over there. I can see it in the distance. We'll definitely make it there in time. It'll just kind of be a little bit tight. We might have like maybe 20 seconds to spare. But let's see. But yeah, the timer is super tight. So I would make sure you don't dawdle when you're doing this. We got 20 seconds left to do it. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, no, 5, 4. Okay, we got it. We got it. Perfect. That's much better now. Are you sleepy? I'm feeling sleepy. Dry ice is so cold. Deck slabs come in. There's also Overclocking Part 2. Thank you. Can you remove the chip now? Oh, mission start fail. Oh, I know why. I know why. That's a really quick fix. Okay. So essentially, we'll start in this mission. We'll turn on Rivals Part 2 first. John Winthrop won't try to steal anyone else's work anytime soon. I can't wait to tell Zach about the joke we pulled on Winthrop. He's going to love it. Okay, so the reason why that happened is because technically while I was reading the dialogue, it didn't actually do it. But here's the thank you. Can you remove the chip now? So if you're doing a time mission, I'll explain it in a bit because we have to go run for a bit. Okay, he's cooled down enough. Ask Peggy for a screwdriver. Sure, I think got one lying around here that you can borrow 1 sec. Any screwdriver would be very helpful, Peggy. If you can just hand me a screwdriver, that would be amazing. You have a screwdriver? Oh no, I must have dropped it while examining the Terrafuser in the Inferno Fields. That's where several Miasma Hulks are. Okay, so we gotta go fight Miasma Hulks. But essentially, why that mission start failed, and this is something that you guys should maybe take need of. So while you are on a timed quest, even when you click on the thing to turn it in, the timer still keeps counting down until you actually hit complete mission. So while I was reading the dialogue that ended the mission, the timer was still counting down. We only had 5 seconds left. So the mission technically failed, even though I could turn it in, which is why it had a mission start fail, because I technically didn't complete the mission. And then if I just like restarted the thing, I could just go do it again. So that's another thing that just to keep in mind if you're doing like missions or whatever, time missions specifically. But we only have one more thing to do, one more quest left to do this part, and that involves us essentially going over here to the Miasma Hulks. Not the Magma Hulks, though. The Magma Hulks are separate. The Magma Hulks are these guys over here in the Fire Swamps. The Fire Pits has Miasma Hulks, and I think we might not be in a good way right here. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of these guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this one alive. Oh, especially if we get caught on the tree. Oh, no, here they come. Yeah, I'm getting beat up pretty hard. I think we're going to die here. Yeah, rip. That's okay. We respawn kind of closer to where we need to be anyway, because the Miasma Hulks are kind of around this side panel over by the infected zone. So there's one kind of walking right there. Hopefully he has the screwdriver. That'd be super, super useful if he actually had the screwdriver that we needed. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. You know you have it. You know you have it. Come on. Hey, that's mine. I recognize it anywhere. You can borrow it, but please bring it back to me when you're done, please. No worries, Peggy Danger. Of course, I would never imagine not giving your screwdriver back. Careful, one false move and you can make him inert forever. Well, that really isn't very good. That really doesn't help my self-confidence right now. One false move and I can make him impaired forever? I can destroy him? We have a connection. I just saved him. I saved his life with some dry ice because I overclocked him. And now you're telling me I have to be the one to fix him? I'm not even remotely qualified for this job. In the slightest. Why don't you come out here and fix it, Dexter? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Dexter thinks that, you know, you've done everything else so far. You definitely have what it takes to repair my machines. You definitely have what it takes. But I'm trying to say that I don't have what it takes to repair your machines, Dexter. I really don't. But oh well. We can kind of, we can cross that bridge kind of when we get there. It'll definitely be something that we can do. Oh no, my egg ran out, and they're still attacking me. Run! We're almost home. We're almost home free. It's right there. I can see it. We gotta help you, Doc. I don't know why I am the one who has to help you, but, you know, I just am. I should be getting paid for this. I guess I technically am because there's a mission reward, but here's Overclocking Part 2. Ah, much better. Back to normal. You've done me an invaluable service, human. I will not forget what you've done to me. There you go. You got better. You've got better robotic skills than that hack Mandark. That's fair. Actually, I don't know if that's fair. He's also very smart, and I'm not. Well, that's going to be the part today. Sorry for some of the weird cuts, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. I really do truly appreciate it. Any support does help. Also, we got all these crates and stuff, and the cocoa egg. What do we get? Ooh, cocoa palm tree. I'm definitely putting that on. Anything else good? Nah. Dolphin gun is... I don't think it's as good as my current rifle. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Nothing too crazy. Anyway. Also, if you guys... Oh, these are better, actually. If you guys have any feedback for the series, or you have any nano suggestions featuring our newly acquired Juniper Lee nano, or any of our other 30 nanos that we have now, definitely leave those in the comments below, and I will pick some best ones for future parts. Also, if you guys would like to leave a subscription to the channel with notifications on, I'd really, truly appreciate it. Anyone who does that is awesome, and I really, truly appreciate you, all the subscribers and everything. It really does mean the world to me. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with some more FusionFall retro fun. Alright, peace!